Pisces. Hello, Pisces. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Pisces and what does Pisces need to know. Okay, so it looks like you have a really close personal relationship with this Taurus, but they seem like they're not very open. There's something going on with them. You're like, why are you not opening up to me? Why are you so closed off? Do you feel like you have to protect yourself from them? It's like they're kind of cold and distant, and you're like a little confused, like, what do you even want? And then this person needs to get something off of their chest. Like they're really going through something right now. They have a lot of mixed feelings about making some big changes in their life. They feel like they don't see the way forward. They don't know how this is going to work out. They may even have money concerns, like money or health may be a problem here. They need to overcome this. I do see that they have a lot of confidence. It's just they may have other options as well. Like they're doing more than one thing, or there's something that isn't, I feel like they're going through their own personal challenge right now, but let's get a little bit more. What's going on with Pisces and this person? They don't know if they really want to do this. Death and the Seven of Cups, like they have mixed emotions about making big changes in their life. There could be a Scorpio. And this is what makes them closed off. They don't want to make changes, or they have a lot of overwhelming emotions and they shut down. This makes them want to shut down. They don't like change. Exactly. Five of Pentacles. They may be dealing with financial or health issues. Page of Cups. They miss you. You miss them. They miss you. Yep, there's the Ace of Swords. Like, they want to come clean about something. I just heard come clean. Page of Swords, the High Priestess. They've been keeping quiet. King of Wands. So there's something that they haven't talked to you about. They haven't told you about this. This person's really set in their ways, and they don't like change. And they feel like they've worked a lot and worked really hard to establish some kind of own security in their own life. And I feel like this person values material possessions and material security more than emotional connection. Like they feel like they don't... It's not that they don't care, it's just that they don't care enough to actually make these changes. Like they really don't want to. Okay, but they feel like there's a deep connection here. I feel like that's not the right word. It's more like a physical, it's very passionate. They really enjoy it. King and Queen of Wands are here. There is a very compatible physical match. Like I feel like today this is talking about like chemistry. Okay, you share so much chemistry. You really feel for each other a lot. And I do think that it's genuine. They have these genuine feelings for you. It's just that I think that there's more to it than that. They miss you. They feel like, this is stressing them out. Seven of Swords, they've not been completely honest about something. Queen of Wands, are you in a third-party situation and this person already has like a whole family? Or like they're married or something? And they may be telling you that they don't want to be married anymore, and you believe that they are telling the truth. I think that reflects how they really feel, but I mean, are they actually going to leave that person for you? Okay, I don't know. Can we get an answer to that question, please? Are they... Ten of Cups. Oh, wow. They certainly want to. They're dreaming about it. I think yes. Oh my God. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. They know that they have to end something in order to begin something new and to be happy with you. Oh, wow. The Magician and the King of Cups. The Hierophant. Okay. Knight of Swords. 3 of Cups. Again with this Hierophant, this Taurus energy. This person's very spiritual and very mystical, magical, maybe even religious. Here's the thing. It's like, I hate to say it, but am I wrong here? Yeah, it's like there's this fear, maybe they're afraid of this or you are, that it's only physical. They don't really need anything else. They just like to hook up. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They like to have this with you, but it's like they're trying to get everything that they want. Like they're not finished with. Yeah, there's the Knight of Swords. What about it? Queen of Swords. King of Swords, the Temperance. It's going to take time. And they know that this new thing makes them feel so happy, and they're so gratified by it. But there's the Devil, the 5 of Cups. They're afraid that they're going to regret this. Why are they afraid? Is it... I don't know. It's like they are excited about it on the one hand, and on the other hand, they don't want to do something that they're going to regret. I feel like this person's a little bit emotionally manipulative, to be honest. Like they know how to speak to your heart. This is what you want to manifest, and it's going to require some kind of separation or divorce, and there may be a child. If there are children involved, then this person is going to always have that connection. They're not going to abandon their children, and that's a good thing, but I feel like the child is going to feel abandoned, or there's going to be some complications when it comes to the child or the children. I believe that they are sincere when they tell you how they feel. It's just not that simple. They want to keep things simple. They don't want to overly complicate things. Yes, they want to have this relationship with you. They are manifesting it. You are manifesting it with them. But it's going to take time. It's not going to happen. Not right away. Can we get some more information about this situation? What are we talking about here? Are we seriously? Let's get a second deck. Yeah, they want to leave and be with you. They realize they are having like this wake-up call moment where they are seriously unhappy without you, and so, okay, they're going to have to accept the consequences. If this is what they're going to do, they're going to have to take action, step up, and accept the consequences of getting what they want. But they're not... See? Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So, yeah, they're not moving very fast, but they feel very strong about this. They feel like the new opportunity, the new idea is the right way to go. But they're afraid of what is this? They're like, there's this obsessive quality to this of leaving. Okay. Maybe you're giving them a lot of understanding right now. They know they need to leave. They know that they can't stay. They know that something is wrong. They know that they're not really doing the right thing. They want to do the right thing. Yeah, they're trying to figure out a way forward here. They want to do it right. They want to do the right thing. They want to have this life of their dreams. These changes are going to happen, and when they do, it happens fast, but they're like trying to slow it down. They really want to take it slow. They don't like change. They're afraid of it. It makes them very uncomfortable. This person also keeps a lot to themselves, and they don't want to have regrets. Again, this is just repeating. So it's like they're afraid they're going to regret it, even though they know that this is what they really want. Can you imagine the internal tension that this person must be dealing with? I guess so. It's like, on the one hand, this is what I really want. This is where I really feel like I want to go with my life. On the other hand, I have these obligations. I have this security that I've built up for myself, and I'm afraid of making these changes. So, because if this doesn't work out, then I'm going to be screwed. Like, this is how it feels for some reason. And I think there's also this idea of like, they really care about their family. They really care about family. They care about children. And they don't want to abandon. They miss their child. They miss their routine. This is like, their family's actually really good for them. Their routine may be boring, or it may be unsatisfying in many ways, especially when it comes to intimacy or physicality or sex, pleasure. There may be a lot that's missing from their life in some ways, but in other ways, the security and the stability of having that predictable routine is actually been really healthy for them. And I think it's important to understand that, because I think this person may have even struggled with addiction in the past, or like drinking or partying too much or something. And getting married or having a family, getting children or whatever, was actually really grounding for them. And it's actually been a really good guardrail against making mistakes. As much as this person might complain and they are unhappy, and they are, I think it's important to recognize that this living situation or whatever has actually been good for them in many ways. Let's say this person is married, and they've been married for a while, and they have children, but they're not intimate with their spouse. They sleep in separate rooms, or they're not getting along, or they haven't been together in a long time. It's like living with roommates, right? And they're not really satisfied in their relationship, and they're not really happy with the relationship. But there's a roof over their head and a predictable routine, and things are fairly like stable in their life, and things are taken care of, and they have their identity in that routine, in that family structure. This gives them a positive identity. This gives them something to do. This gives them something, like, they need these responsibilities. Otherwise, they feel a little directionless. They lack direction in their life. If they didn't have this family, where would they even be? They wouldn't be the person that they are today. They wouldn't have the identity that they have today. They wouldn't have the stability or the security. That's how they feel. Anyway, that's what I'm picking up on. So I think it's important to understand that while this person does want to grow out and grow up and grow and leave and do something else, and they are bored and they want to be with you, it's important to understand where this person is coming from. And if you were to just kind of like expect them to leave it all behind like that, that might not actually be good for you. And it might not actually be good for them either. There's this idea of having some patience and moderation, like temperance, maintaining a kind of composure, simplicity, keeping things really very simple, not overcomplicating things. Yeah, I do see that there is some friction, tension, conflict between them and their spouse. Okay, you could call it like the karmic. I see a lot of people referring to it as the karmic versus the soulmate, or like the karmic partnership versus the divine counterpart, the karmic counterpart versus the divine counterpart. You may be this person's divine counterpart. They may still be with the karmic at this time. But it's not going to change overnight. Yes, they have these feelings and they are dedicated to this thing with you, to this new direction with you. I feel like if there was to be a divorce, there would be a serious like loss of income or loss of finances, and this is what they're thinking about. This is what's stopping them. So they want to have it both ways. At least until the children grow up or something. Like they feel like they're going to be off the hook in the future. That's what they think. Whatever, maybe they are. But they're like, I need to do this. I want to do this, but I'm not going to do this. I really, really want to. This person's like obsessed with this idea of leaving and walking away and starting something new with you and having this life together. And they feel like the two of you would be so good together. But when they actually go to do it, something stops them every time. And that's where it's at today. They want to be true to themselves. They're looking for a way out. They're trying to think of a way to do this where they can bring something to a close so that something new can begin. That's what they want. They want to manifest this connection with you. But yeah, that's like going back and forth, back and forth. They have a choice to make. Are you pressuring this person to leave? I would say that's probably not wise today in this case. Let them make up their own mind about what they're going to do. Seriously. Just saying. Okay, let's see. Let's get you a positive affirmation today from the Positive Affirmations Dreamers deck. Yeah, it says, I know that I will sometimes feel heavy and disappointed. I'm allowed to have bad days. And it says, I know that money flows to me freely when I pursue my passions. I am abundant. So yeah, you're allowed to feel bad about this. You're allowed to have your ups and downs, and this may be heavy and disappointing to you at times. But money's coming to you. Your money looks good. You are abundant in your life. So there's that. So you're aiming for progress. Again, I know that my journey will have highs and lows. I'm aiming for progress. So it's not about perfection. It's about progress. You can take up space. You can be honest about who you really are and how you really feel. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. I feel like there's good days and bad days in this thing. And you are abundant. Aiming for progress. You're allowed to have your feelings about this, okay? That's what those cards are saying right now. But I think it's important for you to be wise and to understand that while this person is very focused and very clear and is being honest, I think they're being very honest. It's just not that simple. It's not that easy sometimes. And maybe being patient and maintaining composure and having compassion and understanding is called for at this moment. You're being called to be patient, to have compassion and understanding in this situation, because that's what's best for you and that's what's best for everyone involved. I feel like this person didn't expect to have this kind of connection with you. I feel like they thought that it was going to be fun or just like lighthearted or something. I don't know. It just seemed like this was not, something about this was not expected, or this was not what they originally had in mind, but now they have these deeper feelings for you as they've gotten closer, as the two of you have shared so much. Now, you know, they're really seriously considering doing this, but I don't know. I don't see it happening immediately. I see that it's going to be a while. It's going to be slow. It's like they need to do some things first. They're not really ready. They're not really ready for this, actually. And that's what you need to know today, evidently. So I'm going to get you one of these Enigma. Get you an Enigma. The Scorpion. There is a Scorpio or what you need to know is, yeah, and there's the Devil. All right, so there's a hidden danger here. There is some kind of threat underneath the surface, and this is about the projection of evil. Yep, this is underlying structure. This is about the underlying structure and the need to make some improvements in the underlying structure. This is a hidden danger that you don't really see, and it's possible that you could get hurt or someone could get hurt. This could be a very dangerous situation that you're doing here. It's also about life cycles, and things are changing, and things are always changing. But there's definitely this idea that you need to be careful. Something about, you know, this projection of evil. There's something that's really taboo or forbidden. You know, if this person's being dishonest and lying and it's a secret, and this is dangerous. This could end up being a big blow up. This could be a big deal. Like, this person wants to avoid conflict. Yeah, hidden desires. There's an earth sign here. Okay, so there's hidden danger. There are forbidden desires. So this is what you've got to navigate, and keep that in mind, evidently. Okay, archetype, please, for Pisces today. There's things you don't know. You only know half the story here. I didn't see the moon card coming out, but I feel it. Did we see the moon card? I don't think so. I don't remember seeing the moon come out. The ocean. Yeah, this ocean. More Scorpio energy. Number 35. Let's read. For the ocean. Something very deep and powerful about this connection. The unconscious. Yeah, this is like the moon card. The unconscious, the depths, the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. There you go. Something that you don't know. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. Things that you don't know, things that you don't really truly understand yet. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature, yet amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on our very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth, a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. This is deeper than deep. It's big dreams. It's discovery, being subsumed, drowned, even polluted. It's kind of unpredictable. All right, the ocean displays every emotion without shame. To witness its glassy moonlit surface and its unforgiving storms is to know the full spectrum of human experience. Yeah, that's like the good days and the bad days, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows. You're experiencing the full spectrum here of all of these emotions. And I think this person feels it too. There's such a strong connection between the two of you. It's an undeniable connection. But there's more to the story. There's deeper layers here that you don't know. And you can't control it. And you can't dominate it. Like, this person can't control it either. This is bigger than both of you. So study the waves, touch their surface, get in the water, no matter where you live. Each drop is part of the whole. The ocean is in every tear. Okay, I'm going to get one more thing. I'm going to get you an angel number from the Angel Numbers book. I'm going to use the first 3 cards that we drew today, which would be the 7 of Cups, the Death, and the 4 of Pentacles under there. So 7, the Death card is number 13, so that's 1 plus 3, it's 4, and then 4 from the 4 of Pentacles. So 744 is your angel number today, and I'm going to read that before we go. Okay, so it says, bravely embrace. Your angels do things their way. The answer you've been looking for is coming, but it may take some getting used to. Prepare yourself to be adaptable to the forthcoming solutions. Light a candle and take deep breaths in and out, releasing fear with each exhale. Okay, so you're going to get the answers. Answers are coming, but you may have to get used to this because you may not get the answer you're expecting, or even if you get what you want, it's like, the answers you've been looking for is coming, but it may take some getting used to. Prepare yourself to be adaptable to the forthcoming solutions. Yeah, you're going to have a new vision for the future, a new plan coming towards you. This is something that you're going to have to adapt to these new circumstances. I think you're going to get what you need, or you're going to get some kind of answer that's going to help you move forward. It might not be exactly what you want, but it's going to be the solution that comes your way, if that makes sense. Like, okay, you might not get exactly what you want, but you're going to be able to move forward from here with the truth and clarity of your vision moving forward. Somebody definitely wants to leave this karmic situation behind. They want to be liberated. They want to leave the situation where they feel stuck and trapped. They know that they want to go forward towards the new beginning. It's just, there's something you don't know. There are things and layers beneath the surface. There's hidden dangers. There's some complications here. Even though there's such a strong connection between the two of you, so much passion, compatibility, and love between the two of you. It's just, I just think that, yeah, while you are manifesting this new beginning or this new deepening relationship, something is getting in the way. There's a roadblock. There's an obstacle right now. And it's not that simple, or it's just something about it is not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to be perfect, and it's not even going to be what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. It's not exactly what you think it's going to be, or something like that, where you're going to have to be adaptable. King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, 5 of Wands. It's a conflict. Are you prepared for this conflict that's going to happen? Like, are you really ready to accept the consequences? This is the question that someone has to answer for themselves, or you have to answer it within yourself too. Like, this is not exactly what you think it is somehow. All right, well, that's what I've got for you today, Pisces. This is really deep and emotional, actually. And it's really hard because someone really, really, really wants to leave. It could be you. It could be the person you're dealing with. It felt like someone who wants to leave and be with you. But there are complications, and there's danger, and there are things that are hidden from you. You don't see it. You don't know it. It's a lot deeper than you think. And you can't really control this. You can't just decide somehow. So I feel like with this abundance card being here, you have this money that's coming to you. You're pursuing your passions. Abundance is coming to you. It's really good. You're having your ups and downs, but I think there's more ups than downs. You are manifesting this beautiful, loving relationship, but I just don't think it's going to be exactly... I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be exactly what you have in mind. That's what I'm seeing. Allow yourself to be open-minded and adaptable to new ideas, new circumstances, maybe even meeting someone new. I feel like you're being reborn. Okay, so you have this relationship, you have this connection, and that's all very important to you right now, but you're also being reborn into a deeper version of yourself. And I feel like today the primary message is all about this relationship and how you need to have realistic expectations and to be very clear-minded and very, intelligent about the way that you are handling this situation, because it is complicated and possibly dangerous. But there's this other message that's just about you. It's about you becoming a more prosperous, abundant, deeper version of yourself, and you can really be enthusiastic about that. You can really get excited about that. Even if this is all very complicated over here with this relationship, I mean, you have your own life, you have your own existence, and you are also pursuing this self-actualization. And I just feel like maybe that should be your main focus right now, is like putting yourself at the center of your own story, because you are wealthy and abundant in your own way. Yep, but you feel like something's missing from your life, and it's only a matter of time before that changes. You're really, really invested in something that you feel like you're missing. You miss this person, and you're like really focused on it. And that's okay. That's relatable. I'm not saying not to do that. I'm just saying give yourself that same energy, Give that same energy to your own life. I just feel like you may be losing yourself a little bit in the ocean of this experience. Like, don't let this subsume you. Don't let this take over your life. Don't let somebody else's problems become your problem. Don't let somebody else's karma become your karma. They have their own decisions to make. And you really can't control that, and you probably shouldn't, right? Like, you need to make sure that you are taking very good care of yourself and giving yourself that same energy that you would give to someone else. Okay, that's what I've got for you today, Pisces. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you like... Oh, I just heard something. Hold on. Don't make someone your priority who's only treating you like an option. Don't treat them like a priority if they are treating you like you're an option. If someone treats you like an option, you probably should not treat them like a priority. Do you know what I mean? Am I explaining this? Like, you get it. You get it. If someone makes you an option, don't prioritize somebody who treats you like you're an option. Don't make them your first priority when you're not even their third priority. You are like third or fourth or fifth on the list. Like, their own child is first, obviously, as it should be, probably, you know what I mean? Like, that's a good thing. But then it's like they're maintaining 3 other relationships. And maybe you need to know about that. Like, I'm picking up on a family. They have a marriage or a baby mother or father, or like they have a child and they have a co-parent, whatever that might look like. Even if they treat each other as roommates, I still feel like they're prioritizing that relationship above the relationship with you for security reasons, or for the child, or because they need that stability in their life, because they may appear to be very stable, and they are, but it's because they are with this other person and they've built a life together. That's why they're so stable. I know I wanted to wrap this up, but I felt interrupted in my wrap up to say, like, don't prioritize somebody who treats you like an option, okay? Yeah, they have these real feelings for you. Yes, they really want this. I feel like they are being honest. It's not that they're being dishonest when they say that they want to leave and they want to be with you. But, like, are they actually going to do it? I'll believe it when I see it. You know, are they actually making tangible changes, or are they just expressing their feelings because they want to have a connection, because they're bored or they feel dissatisfied, and you give them that sense of feeling alive? You have a lot of power in this situation, but you can't make this decision for them. And I don't think it would end well if you kept pressuring, or if you decided to, like, push on this. I don't think that would go in your favor. Like, I don't know. That's the message today. This might not resonate with everybody. It might not even make sense, but it's a very third-party oriented message. It's like a karmic versus soulmate, and that's classic, right? But that's it. Like, be careful. You don't want to get stung. You don't want to get hurt by this. I don't want you to get hurt. Nobody wants to see you getting hurt by this situation. Just keep it into perspective. Keep it real simple. Keep it real rational. You know, don't let yourself get manipulated by this, or like start to believe something that because you feel so strongly about it. Yes, this is what you really want. Yes, you love this. It's possible. It could happen, but it might not even be what you think it is. Even if you were to get what you wanted in this situation, it's like something about it's just not 100%. You know what I mean? Just keep your mind open, keep your options open, or like prioritize yourself is what I'm saying. Keep yourself safe by putting this into its proper place, proper perspective, keeping this thing almost like contained, like put it in its place, a place for everything and everything in its place. Like, keep this in perspective. Because these emotions are so strong, and the bond is so strong between the two of you, and this could turn into, I'm just seeing like a snowball, and like, I'm just shaking my head like, I don't know. Wait and see, or like, don't put all your eggs in one basket, or like, you know, like, that's all I'm saying. I'll just say it one more time before we go. Don't treat them like a priority if they are treating you like an option. Okay, that's what I've got for you today, Pisces. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.